It's not against the event.
No? Okay. I just wanted to warn you.
I don't think so.
And a gracious good afternoon, my dears. Here I am on lovely Calaveras on a brilliant Saturday. There is a street party going on, being hosted by the Cornerstone Street Ministry. But that's not the purpose behind this little film bit that I'm doing. Standing in front of you is the Spees. You know, that chap who I banged on about horribly in the very beginning of my relationship. Anyway, H and I have kind of buried the hatchet, and we aren't exactly kissing cousins, but we get along right well these days. Anyway, I'm in front of his home, and I just wanted to ask H how he thinks life on Calaveras is doing these days.
I think we're making progress, Rob, and I think that a big piece of that is you. I mean, you are, what is it that somebody said, that the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. And you are helping to be the eyes and ears of Calaveras Street. And so whenever you take a neighborhood that's been totally neglected by the city, totally abandoned. I mean, the city gave up on zoning and code enforcement on the street years and years ago. So those of us who live here have a sustained battle to wage. And so what you're doing is doing that which is required to rebuild the fabric of broken neighborhoods, and that is connecting people, all people, from rich to poor, from cops to teachers, connecting those people. And basically what you're so great at is drawing a line in the sand and saying, look, are you in, are you committed, or are you not? And that's what this is all about.
Well, my dears, I don't know what to say. I'm gobsmacked. If that ever was a suck-up, I don't know what to call it. But anyway, H, I know that you're the right globetrotter these days. I know that I have called you a couple of times on your mobile, and I have caught you hither and thither. How do you feel when you return to Calaveras from your very many important travels that you do these days? Do you feel that the road looks better? What do you think about the brilliant job that they're doing with the gutter repair on the street right now?
Yep, our gutters are being repaired. We personally host Lake Fresno in front of my house, and thank goodness we're getting that repaired, because it's dangerous to kids and to health and what have you. But Rob, what I do when I travel, whether it's in Beijing or whether it's in Addis Ababa or whether it's in Tacoma or whether it's in Memphis or Washington D.C., I'm going to neighborhoods that are basically the same as this. And so I have my job, in order to try to be a person of integrity, is to try to live out here at what I'm trying to assist people in doing in other places, and that is exactly what you see here. Let's take a look. Turn this way and look at these kids who are here in the background. I mean, unless we get them, the only way to do this type of work is one kid at a time, one family at a time, one house at a time, one block at a time. And it's an eternal effort. And ultimately, the question is, does God really care about the poor?
So, H, do you think that when Moi returns to London, I may get this tap, tap, tap at my door one day in central London, and it'll be H in the flesh?
Absolutely, and I know that wherever you are, you're going to be stirring it up.
Well, I'll make sure that I take you down to council housing in the East End. There are a lot of souls there that need to be saved.
Amen.
Anyway, there you have it, my dears. A brilliant day on Calaveras. The lovely Mr. H being ever so gracious with Moi, and Moi has not been particularly kind to him in the past, on a brilliant day on Calaveras in Fresno, California. Cheers, you are there.